Hello there, Earth sign. It's been a while. I've been working on all sorts of stuff in the last couple of months since I last posted. I don't think I'll be doing like a ton of set readings like I have in the past. I think I'm just going to do them as and when I feel guided. Today is literally the first time in around 2 months I've actually been guided to pick up a deck of cards and do a collective reading. I do have some energy update videos to do. To be honest with you, I don't know where to start. That's the only reason I haven't done them yet, because I've got so much that I've been shown that I need to discuss. So I decided to do a couple of to do some readings by element, and sort of break it back in. Then over the next couple of days, maybe then I will get round to doing these energy update videos. So yeah, we'll just go with this and we'll see what comes up. I'm intending this reading to cover from around now over the weekend. But of course, there is no such thing as time on the other side, so it can be as fluid as you need it to be. If and when you find this, if it resonates, it's for you. Usual drill. If your sun sign doesn't resonate, you can check out your moon rising, Venus, stellium, anything that you generally tend to resonate with, really. If I'm talking about masculine and feminine, this is gender, energy, not physical gender. Roles can be reversed. So I could be talking about, another individual, but it could be a cross-watcher watching. So feel free to switch energies however it goes. I mean, most people know what they're doing by now, how these things work. So I'm just going to jump in and do a general reading for earth signs. That's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and we'll see what comes up. So what is the situation that Spirit would like to discuss? Wow, 4 of Wands. So celebrations can be like weddings, christenings, things like that. What's the challenge? The challenge. So we've got the Magician. I'm going to need some clarifiers here. The recent past. 6 of Cups. So that's a soulmate energy or something from the past that's come back. Okay, I think I'm starting to see what's happening here. Near future. Wow, 5 of Cups and Queen of Pentacles, which is Queen of Earth. Oh, savage. Right. So we have somebody here who's considering walking away from a wedding. The Magician, being the challenge, says to me that you're not happy in this situation. This 5 of Cups in the near future is like, it's like releasing regrets and sadness. And the Queen of Pentacles is like, it's your energy, earth sign. This is like you walking away from something without any regrets, and this Magician is to like, because it's in the challenge position, it's to go after like creating the future that you want. And this situation that you're in with this 4 of Wands isn't it. This, where to focus for these earth signs? Yeah, the Lovers. Wow. Okay. I'll just show you that's come out. I feel... Let's turn this way a touch. There we go. Your heart is with somebody else. This is a soulmate from the past. You know it's run its course and you're wanting to take your energy out of it and reinvest it in yourself, at least to begin with, and manifest this new future. What's the strengths divine guidance. This is the Hierophant energy. I will be taking some clarifiers because I'm not sure. I mean, in this deck, this is like the search for the meaning in life. So this could be that you've been doing this soul searching and you've realised that, you know, like this particular... I'm just getting weddings so strong, especially now with the Hierophant there too, because these Four of Wands can be like weddings and things like that. And I feel like this is, you know, the Hierophant is like the priest. He performs the service. This, for me, it's either a marriage that's run its course or it's a relationship that's run its course and you're like wanting to sort of walk away from it before it goes any further. Right, so what you need to do then, the guidance, the Moon and the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is like drama, withdrawing from drama. The Moon is anxiety, it's illusions, things that are hidden in the shadows. In this deck it says the opportunity to improve your plans, listen to your intuition for accurate guidance, face your fears and grow stronger. So this is about you really taking this situation. The Five of Wands in this deck, it's like it's a challenge you can resolve, withdraw from the drama of others, have patience with yourself and those around you. So this is like really calling on you to take action now, to bring these like illusions out into the light. What you need to know, what do earth signs need to know? The World. Yeah, this is like a situation that's run its course, it's gone as far as it can go. And there's a new opportunity awaiting. Hopes and fears, the Ten of Wands. Being overburdened, carrying too much around, taking... You may be in an unfair partnership here as well, where you're doing most of the work, you know, you're not supposed to be doing heavy lifting, you know, you're not being listened to. This is really asking you to, like... I'm getting this really strong vibe here of you in a situation where you don't feel, what's the word I'm looking for? Valued. You don't feel valued. And this is like you wanting to go and look for that lover's energy. So the highest outcome, yeah, the 616, this is the Tower, but in this deck it's change your life. You've got that with the World as well. So it's like a sudden revelation that offers freedom, break free of procrastination, embrace the opportunities that change brings. That's your highest outcome. Wow. Right, let's get some clarifiers on this, baby. So, what's this Four of Wands? Can you give me something a little more about this, please? Justice. Yeah, it's an imbalanced situation. It's... I feel for some of you it may be a karmic contract that's run its course as well. Why justice? The Empress. Yeah, you're not being... you aren't being valued like you should be. This is like this justice of the Empress, bringing the justice to this situation for you to be treated like the Empress that you are. So why is this Magician the challenge? This is like making it happen, the manifestation of it. This is like you taking the power into your own hands. Yeah, look, the Star and the King of Swords. So this for me is like the Star, it can be like spiritual power too. This is like the King of Swords is the truth. He's like truth, honesty, integrity. This is like healing this situation, taking the power into your own hands and taking action. Doing what you know is right, bringing justice to the situation, both for you and for another party. So, tell me something about this Six of Cups, please. Yeah, there's been a heartbreak. in the past. There could even have been a third party that you've tried healing from. But for some of you, you could have been in the third party and you've tried to make it work with this soulmate, but it hasn't. But now it's time to bring justice to this situation. It's like, the Six of Cups for me is like the past. It can be soulmates, you know, somebody coming back in from the past. But this for me is like saying it's time to leave that heartbreak and hurt in the past. And if this is you, you'll resonate because there's something that you can't get over. You know, there's like something that, you know, like you've not been recognised for the Empress that you are. This person's still treating you the same way, you know, in an imbalanced way. You're not seeing anything changing. They may be making lots of empty promises as well, but this is for you now to really sort of see, you know, actions speak louder than words type of thing. Explain this Five of Cups to me, please. Got a lot of fives in this reading as well. Fives are changes through conflict. So the Five of Cups clarified by the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is like a mental imprisonment. It's like a prison of your own making. And the Five of Cups is also like wallowing in regret and sadness and the past and like not letting things go. It's like that need to build a bridge and get over it type of energy. So there is like, this is you releasing yourself from this mental prison that you've got yourself bound to. It could be something that's happened in the past in this relationship. And this is you taking your power, this Queen of Pentacles. This is you releasing yourself from that mental prison, but realising that, you know, there was lessons in this situation, whatever had occurred in the past. You free yourself from this mental prison and you stop wallowing in this regret because you realise you have this penny dropping moment where you realise that, you know, everything does happen for a reason. There was something to... If this person isn't treating you fairly and treating you like the Empress that you are, well, if you allow them to treat you that way, they're going to. This is about you sort of like coming into your own power. Finding your strengths, finding your power again. And sometimes it takes somebody kind of walking all over us for us to stand up and say, no, hang on, I'm not doing this. So this for me is like you will come out of this situation and you're going to reassess. It may be that this other person is breaking up with you too and you can't see at the moment that it's actually a blessing in disguise, but you are going to have that mental breakthrough. Tell me something more about that Queen of Pentacles, please. Yeah, look, there we go. The Sun. That for me, the Sun is enlightenment. It's like inner child wounded, like inner child healing. It's like getting over the things that held you back. Yeah, you're free. You're in some kind of like psychological prison at the moment, but you're healing that. You're not seeing the truth of this situation for what it is, but you're going to. Like, this person did something to you and you're kind of wallowing in, like, you know, the why they did it to you kind of thing. And you've yet to kind of see, you know, sort of like the positives in it. It's like, there's a lot to do with your own mindset and perspective. When I said at the beginning of the video that there's some energy updates I want to do, this is some of the work I've been doing lately, is looking at perspectives and things like that. So it's actually kind of very relevant. So I'll try and get around to doing those as soon as possible, see if that helps. But yeah, there's definitely a need here for you to change your perspective on how you're viewing this situation, because it's holding you back. Right. Can I have something else to go with this Lover's energy, please? This is where you need to focus. Right. Ten of Swords. Yeah, there's been some kind of... The Ten of Swords and the Three of Swords. And the Seven did show itself while I was shuffling. Look, you can see it's still poking out there, look. There's definitely been some kind of, like, cheating, backstabbing. Maybe you thought this person was your, like, forever person. This is like where to focus. So you've got the Lovers there, and the Lovers would be, you know, somebody who is your equal match. But this Ten of Swords is saying that there's a situation you need to leave in the past. You've got that here with the Six of Cups, which is a soulmate, no, also a six. And the Three of Swords, the heartbreak. Third party, potentially. Ten of Swords being betrayal and nasty endings. That's what your focus is, to leave this energy in the past. Because there's something better. There is something better coming in for you. But you've got to get these lessons chalked up and understand them for what they are first, before you can be matched up. Please do make sure that you check out my energy updates when I do them, because what I'm talking about now, if it's not really like computing, it will when I do those, because this is stuff that I've been like getting shown by Spirit, and I've got loads of like explanations for it. I don't have time to go into it all here. So what's this divine guidance card? Can I get some more clarification on that, please? Yeah, self-mastery. This is there's things that you need to learn from this. In this deck, this card, the Hierophant, is the search for the meaning of life. Consider an alternative approach, surrounding yourselves with wise teachers and friends. This is like the mastery card. For me, self-mastery. It's like working hard to understand yourself. Understand what makes you tick. Understand what makes the world around you present the way it does. And this, for me, is like you're going on a new journey. This is like earth signs have analytical minds. So this is like a good exercise in like trying to flip the perspective of something for you. Because this has been a big lesson for you. There's a definite, the divine guidance card can be like the teacher. And then the Eight of Pentacles is mastery. There's some big lesson that you've had to get for your life path out of this situation. This isn't small play energy. This is big energy you've got here. There's a lot of major arcana in this reading, and as it's unfolding, it's unfolding to be quite big lessons. So, tell me something more about this Moon and Five of Wands. Sure, something flipped there. No, it didn't. Moon and Five of Wands, please. The High Priestess. So, there's definitely a need to trust your intuition here. Perhaps somebody has been lying to you about what they've been doing and it's been causing conflicts. You know, if there has been a third party and you've been quizzing this person and they've been saying, no, it's all in your head, it's all in your head. And it's been causing you this anxiety and this, you know, this mental imprisonment. But you know this is you trusting your intuition. This is telling you, and the Moon is also High Priestess energy as well. It's, you know, it's like that, you know, intuitive energy. You might not be able to see for certain on the surface, but your gut is not wrong. And this is what you need to do. What you need to do part of the reading. What you need to do is trust your bloody gut and walk away from that conflict and drama. Don't allow those people to... The Five of Wands can be people waving different belief systems around as well. So this could be somebody trying to tell you that your intuition's wrong, you know, like... Trying to use like your beliefs against you in some way as well. You're trying to tell you that you're crazy, that kind of energy. But this is a very, very strong... I mean, we've got the High Priestess and the Moon. This is like, trust your gut. Big time. This is like double confirmation that whatever you've been thinking, you're correct about it. This could be a lesson in trusting your instincts, actually. This is what I feel this is. This is like bringing you into some kind of like spiritual awakening. That's what that star could be too. It's making you realise the truth. Like you're going to learn to trust your gut from this. Because once you've walked away from this energy, you're going to realise how somebody's played with your mind and told you, oh, no, I think this isn't true, you're making it up in your head, you're crazy, blah, blah, blah. And you're going to realise that, no, you were right all along, and that's where the lesson is. Tell me some more about this world energy, please. Ten of Wands. Release, that's a cycle, completion. It's one where you've been carrying a burden. It's come out here for your hopes and fears as well. So because it's come out in your hopes and fears, but this is what you need to know. This is that you need to know that this cycle is coming to an end. The world, the Ten of Wands is a completion, as is the World card. The World is the last card of the major arcana, if I could get hold of these. The World is the last card of the major arcana. The Ten of Wands is the completion of that cycle. So a cycle where you've been overburdened has come to an end. That cycle has run its course. This is what you need to know. is that you need to release that burden. So this is in your hopes and fears because you are maybe waiting for some kind of validation from somebody else. Waiting for somebody else to release this burden from you, but it's not going to happen. This is a cycle that you need to end yourself. That's what this highest outcome is, this Tower energy. Sun revelation that offers freedom. You have to give this to yourself. This is about you trusting your gut and making the right decisions for you. I feel like some of you may have been through quite a nasty, narcissistic situation with this too. Tell me something about this Ten of Wands, please. Yeah, look, there we go. The Eight of Cups. Do you see how that jumped out and landed as it did? That's walking away from a situation that doesn't serve you anymore. This is all about bringing yourself into that Empress energy, because until you do love yourself like that Empress that you are, other people are going to take advantage of that weakness that you don't see yourself that way as well. Again, perceptions, projections, attracting into your environment that which you believe about yourself. I'm definitely going to have to get these videos done ASAP. Right, I'm going to get these videos done and out in the next few days. So please, 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 Earth sign, if this does ring a bell for you, the situation that you're in, I'm going to do some videos to explain how our own belief systems pull these people into our reality. And because people say, oh, people are a reflection of you, so it must be something in you. But that's too oversimplified. It isn't that. That's not necessarily how it works. It's because of a belief we have of ourselves that's in our subconscious, and it's vibrating high enough to attract those people into our reality. It doesn't mean that we are like those people. It means that we have that belief somewhere in our subconscious. We have that belief of ourselves being unworthy. And it's like, when these people appear that treat us in that way, it's because we've attracted them in order to flag that that program is running somewhere in the depths of our subconscious. I don't think I did a bad job of explaining that in a quick way there. But this is something that I've been working on a lot in this time that I've not been like recording videos on social media. I've been like literally going through my life, and every person that has been in my reality, I've been trying to work out what they represent as a program in my psyche, and it's been a very, very interesting couple of months, let's say. But yeah, I'll put these videos together as soon as possible, because if this is you, it may help you work out how to use this situation. So the Tower, Five of Wands again. Sun revelation that offers freedom. So this is like a chance to get out of these conflicts. This is like, again, I said the Five of Wands is like different people, different belief systems, different backgrounds, like trying to make their voice heard. There's like these conflicts, it's changed through conflict. It's an opportunity for you to walk away from this situation. We've got the World at the bottom again, look. I love when the cards all like overlap each other. Yeah. There's an opportunity in a conflict that arises, like a Tower moment, and you need to grasp that opportunity in that moment to get free of this situation. So I'm going to take some oracle cards for each sign. Can I have for Taurus? Abundance. Taurus. Sacred Union. Wow. And a Sacred Traveller for Taurus, please. We've got two. So we've got travel. Oh, we've got three. Travelling lightly, taking shelter in the flow. Let me just check the meanings for these, please. So abundance is pretty clear. It's pretty much straightforward what it says on the tin. Great abundance will find its way into your life. Your plans will yield prosperity, providing a sense of security about the future. Your angels will be with you as you take the action necessary to manifest your dreams. So I feel like this is saying that abundance as well is only going to come to you once you're free of this situation. There is a situation that you're being made so uncomfortable in with this tower that you need to get out of it so it can align you with abundance, a sacred union. If we look at these, like travelling lightly, this is you getting out of a situation of travelling lightly, taking shelter, that's hermit energy, simplifying your life, the answers are within, and then in the flow, everything is smooth sailing. This is about removing everything from your environment. This is again what I've been doing this last couple of months, removing everything from your environment that weighs you down. That's people, places, it's everything and anything that weighs you down. This is like getting rid of anything that is bogging up your vibration. It's to make room for that abundance and for this sacred union to come in. But it can't do that while you are still in the same like reality vibration as somebody who is treating you narcissistically, or somebody who is beating you, or, you know, this is like, everybody has this kind of like, oh, well, I'm going to, you know, when I get enough money to get a house, then I'll leave, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, no, there's a leap of faith needed. These things, you know, like this tower. So you need to watch out for this, because this tower moment is what is going to provide you with this opportunity to simplify things. Just to clarify the Sacred Union card, which is number 27 in that deck. The Sacred Union is all about beautiful, true partnership. It shows you that Spirit is listening and is always by your side, helping you co-create your greatest desires and manifest your destiny. So again, this isn't just about an outside person. This is about you getting in balance and co-creating with Spirit as well. This is like manifesting your ideal reality. When you receive this ally, know that you're never alone on this path, on your path. Partnership with the divine is yours whenever you need help. The Sacred Union also represents coming together of all kinds of harmonious alliances, friendships, family, business, and of course romance. No matter what the form, this message pertains to the value of partnerships and reminds you to observe the gifts bestowed upon you by the Sacred Union. This is a very positive omen. But you've got to get into this, you know, like moving forwards, travelling lightly, simplifying your life, removing everything that's bogging you down, taking shelter and going within. This is where you're doing this soul searching and these lessons that I was talking about, Taurus. And then you will find you're getting in the flow, everything is smooth sailing. And look how it's like a very Christmassy sort of scene as well. So I feel like that hints towards gifts coming in. It could also indicate time frame as well, as we're moving towards that. You could see a change, you know, like you're taking shelter, and then you find around Christmas that you know you're finding your flow, ready to manifest. So that's Taurus. Let's see what we've got for Virgos. Let's see what we've got for Virgo. I'm using the Angel Answers, Wisdom of the Hidden Realms, and the Sacred Traveller for the Oracle cards. So Virgo, what have we got for Virgo? Far too many to take there, but we've got romance, meditation brings answers, success, and within the next few weeks. So all of those messages could be relevant, but we've got big happy changes. Again, this is like getting free of a situation. The Tower is literally change your life card. A sudden revelation that offers freedom, break free from procrastination, embrace the opportunities that change brings. So, again, this is about viewing it from the perspective of there's an opportunity arising in the midst of what looks like conflict. And no matter what others are telling you, you know your intuition, and to use your intuition. We've got the Well Watcher, Wisdom, Power of the Divine. And let's see what comes out of the Sacred Traveller. I absolutely love this Sacred Traveller deck. It's so simple, but it's the message of it all is just so perfect. And a message for Virgo from the Sacred Traveller. Taking shelter for you as well, which is your energy. It's Hermit energy. I feel like to take another with that. Voyage of the heart, love floats through you and to you. Occasionally get guided to take an extra one. So the big happy changes card is exactly what it says on the tin. You are clinging to some old habits, old people, old situations, and because you aren't allowing any room for these changes, it's kind of like Spirit is having to, you need to recognise that these conflicts that are arising, you know, we spoke about this with this moon energy and this high priestess and the 5 of wands there. You know, this is like trusting your instinct and trusting yourself, like in the midst of these conflicts, tuning to your inner voice, because it's bringing you a change of situation. Big positive changes are coming into your life. You may find yourself on a new career path, entering a new relationship, or moving to a new home or city. Embrace these exciting events. For those of you where this isn't relationships as well, it could be another situation. I know I'm going through this myself with my house at the moment. Like, there's just nothing more to be had here where I'm living. I'm stuck in the middle of nowhere. Can't see people. Do you know, like, in order for me to progress, I'm going to have to move. So, and I'm a Virgo myself, so I'm not really happy seeing these here, but I know that this is like, you know, if this is for me too, this is Spirit is saying that something is being, I need to be aware that in the midst of a conflict that may arise, this is where my big happy change is coming. Again, perspectives. So it's embracing exciting events, knowing that your angels are beside you all the way. You may have been asking for help with something as well. Like, for example, anybody who's been following me for a long time knows that I've been on and off the stopping smoking wagon. Like, I really have struggled to stop smoking. So I've asked for help with it, and I found myself recently in this situation where I can't get to a shop. I've had zero money due to these, like, lockdown issues and things again. And it was just a case of something just clicked and I just stopped. And at first I thought the situation I was in was terrible, you know, because, like, not being able to get anywhere, not having any money whatsoever. And I've just, like, found in the bottom of that I don't actually need anything. And I've managed to kick this habit that I've struggled with for years, and I just haven't even looked back. So try to find the silver linings. It may look like something's pushing you right up to the wire. But for those of you that are anything like me, it may take that to get you to sit up and actually, you know, sort of take the bull by the horns. So, the well watcher signals the need to go within to contemplate the true source of power in the world, which he reminds you is that of the divine. This is a message to let you know that you're being called to the well, and this unseen power will be there and will be yours to align with. This affirmation and prayer will invite the divine to bring miracles and resolution into your life. Yeah, so this is where you've been asking for help. Thy will be done through me for the highest good of all, for the true manifestation of my purpose. This is being aligned with your purpose as well. You will know the way forward by the still small voice within. The divine may also answer your call by sending others to help guide you. And as you already know, we have the taking shelter energy, which is the hermit energy. Answers are within, so that is that going within. The voyage of the heart is love flows through you and to you. You are beloved. You are deeply loved and profoundly. You are deeply loved and profoundly lovable. You are a sacred vessel for love to flow through you. This, I feel, some of you may be coming into mediumship gifts. For me, this well watcher, and it's like talking about this, like, flowing through you, answers being within you. I feel like some of you are going to be becoming channels. This could be like a massive breakthrough of spiritual gifts. If you look at this, the light above her head here, and that to me is like this information streaming in from source. And this to me is like drawing on that well of information. And with love flowing through you and to you, this is like information too. Source is love. So this, and the love that's flowing through you, it's like source energy, it's information. God is love, and in your essence, so are you. In matters of romantic love, all is healing on the inner planes. Trust the messages from your heart. There we go. Look, trust the messages from your heart and follow them, even if they're at odds with your mind. Trusting the intuition again. Angels and guides are communicating with you. Listen to their soft whispers. Yeah, absolutely. This is some of you coming into some spiritual gifts. And for some of you, may have to experience some conflict in order for you to step up and realise that these gifts are exactly what they are. You know, you may have had some fear of them. You may not be listening to intuition all that much. And because you're not like tapping in, there's maybe some conflicting situation that's having to come up in order to align you with those gifts. So I love it. Right, so that's Taurus and Virgo done. Let's take a look at Capricorn. I am also offering one of these readings, personal reading at the moment, for £25. It can be sort of like one question or situation. Yeah, my email information is on the About page, so if you're interested in a personal reading, please send me an email to let me know, and I will get back to you ASAP. So for now, let's take a look at Capricorn. A few flipped over there. Ask for help from others. Success. Remain positive. There is something better. Meditation brings answers. So that to me is saying Capricorn needs to settle down. You've been in a tailspin about something. Your intuition is clouded by anxieties. You, again, overburdened, carrying too much. So you may need to reach out and ask for somebody for help. Some of you may need help from a friend getting out of a situation. Right, let's see. We've got these 3. Yep, you are ready within the next few months, and no. Take one of these for Capricorn. The Desert Prince, survival and false promises. And see, this for me is having taken something as far as it can go. The you're ready for me seems like you've been in preparation for something. You've taken it as far as you can. Or within the next few weeks, you will be ready for it. And I feel like that no is saying that, you know, like there's nothing further to be had from that situation. Wise leader, you are a beacon to others. You've been in preparation mode for something. I'll take another one of these for Capricorn, please, just to clarify that. Too many there, but we have Desert Passage. Definitely desert coming through strong as a synchronicity there, trusting that there's a divine plan. Cleansing waters, purification, activates vibrant life forces. So that's definitely about purification and cleansing your field. Discovering the truth, you stand in the light of truth. There's some kind of, you've been on some kind of preparation for some kind of quest here, Capricorn. I'm just going to check the guidebooks for these. All your past experiences have led you to this moment. This is the already card. You've studied and grown spiritually in many ways. There is nothing more to do. You are ready to move forward and to embrace the person you know in your heart you are meant to be, which is this wise leader. Within the next few weeks, what you asked about will happen this month or soon thereafter. Your patience is rewarded. So you've been, wow. This feels like big energy here, Capricorn. And the answer to your question is no. You may gather additional information by asking another question surrounding this issue. So if you've asked a question in your mind before I pulled these, or while I'm looking at these answers, then that no would be referring to that. But it also would mean for me that within the next few months, that's like no is the cut-off point for this certain thing, and that you've been in preparation for it and you know when that is. I just feel like that no is like a cut-off point for something. Let's take a look at this Desert Prince. It's the number 19. When you stumble upon the Desert Prince, you receive a gift. The plant life that exists in the desert environment is well defended. Tough and succulent enough, though it gets little to no water. In spite of external conditions, extraordinary life can form and thrive. So this is basically for me that you have been through this desert, you've been pushed through, like in the one that was coming out of that deck, the narrow passageway. It's like you've been really, really put through these trials, but they have been to teach you something, to grow you in some way, to grow you into this wise leader. Be tough, have courage and dare to dream no matter what the circumstances. It may seem to be a hard time, but only will... This is definitely, again, putting that perspective, like changing that perspective, reaching out for some help if you're struggling with something in order to be able to give yourself time to breathe and sit back and assess what you've been learning, you know, because it hasn't just been for nothing. You haven't just been through these difficult times for nothing. You're ready. You're a wise leader and a beacon for others. Dry spells are also true tests of faith and courage. Expect nothing less than what is in your most precious dreams and watch miracles manifest. And the wise leader card. You are a leader. You carry your wisdom and radiance. It inspires others. Even if you're not always aware of the depths of wisdom within you, it's emerging by leaps and bounds. This is, again, it cracks you open to bring that wisdom forward. So whatever this tough situation is that you've been going through, it has been for you. It hasn't been to you, it's been for you. And that's the same for every sign, for all the signs. This is the message that's been coming through, is whatever you've been going through, it has been for your self-mastery. It has been to make you ask questions. It has been to bring you into your power. Even if you're not always aware of the depth of the wisdom within you, it's image of Alex and Bams. It's time to step into your power and take a role of leadership. You are ready. Grab the reins, make decisions. It's okay if you're not 100% sure. Make decisions anyway. It's what a leader would do. On the journey, it's easy to tell who the leaders are. They have an inner grace and strength that glows from within. Others travel on the pathways that leaders have created. The wise leader holds up the flame as a torch for others in the darkest night, but the leader also listens to the beat of their own drum. Grab the reins of life on your terms. So this is about taking charge of your life as well. If you're not in a position to lead others yet, you soon will be. But you've got to lead yourself first. This is about bringing yourself into that Empress energy that I spoke about at the night, you know, near the beginning of the reading. So, not a lot more to say. I'm going to leave that there. If you would like to have one of these as a personal reading, please do drop me an email and we can discuss that. And yeah, for now, Earth signs, that is your Celtic cross spread. Thank you.